I am Rajesh, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE, Vignan Sunila Institute of Technology and Science for Women. In this lecture, I am going to explain about hybrid parameters. So, the parametric equations for hybrid parameters are V1 equals to H11 I1 plus H12 V2 and I2 equals to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. That means hybrid parameters are used to express port 1 voltage V1 and port 2 current I2 in terms of port 1 current I1 and port 2 voltage V2. So V1, I2 can be expressed in terms of I1 and V2. Here dependent variables are V1 and I2 and the independent variables are I1 and V2. If you write that in matrix format, V1, I2 equals to H11, H12, H21, H22, H parametric matrix into I1, V2. One by one parameter how to find means H11 equals to V1 by I1 when V2 is 0. If you put V2 equals to 0 in the first equation, then the ratio of V1 by I1 gives H11. So which is nothing but your driving point impedance at port 1. Unit is mho. And H12 equals to V1 by V2. If you put I1 equals to 0 in the first equation, then the ratio of V1 by V2 becomes H12. So which is nothing but the voltage gain, which is having no units. And H21 equals to I2 by I1 when V2 is 0. If you put V2 equals to 0 in the second equation, you will get the ratio of I2 by I1, which will be equals to H21, which is called current gain, which is also dimensionless. And the last parameter H22 equals to I2 by V2 when I1 is 0. So here putting I1 equals to 0 in the second equation, then the ratio of I2 by V2 gives H22, so which is also called driving point admittance at port 2. Now the reciprocity and symmetry conditions for H parameters are H12 equals to minus H21 is a reciprocity condition, and the symmetry condition is H11 H22 minus H12 H21 equals to 1. So the derivation procedures for deriving reciprocity and symmetry conditions are same as explained in the before lectures. What is the condition procedure? That in order to derive the reciprocity condition, we need to take the conditions of V1 by I2 when I1 is 0 should be equivalent to V2 by I1 when I2 is 0. By taking that conditions and equaling those two conditions, we will get the reciprocity condition in terms of H parameters. And condition for symmetry derivation procedure is V1 by I1 when I2 is 0 should be equate to V2 by I2 when I1 is 0. So by doing these two and equating this we will get the symmetric condition, which is H11 H22 minus H12 H21 equals to 1. Similarly, the next parameter is inverse hybrid parameters, which are also called G parameters, same like Z and Y, ABCD and inverse ABCD. Here H and G means hybrid and inverse hybrid parameters are also reciprocal to each other. H parameters are used to express V1 I2 in terms of I1 V2. Hence G parameters are used to express I1 V2 in terms of V1 I2. So which is inverse to H parameters. So I1 equals to Z11 V1 plus Z12 I2 and V2 equals to Z21 V1 plus Z22 I2. If you write that in matrix form, I1 V2 equals to Z11 G12 G21 G22 into V1 I2. So if you see the parameter G11, which is the ratio of I1 by V1 when I2 is 0. So putting I2 equals to 0 in the first equation and taking the ratio of I1 by V1, we will get the Z11, which is the driving point admittance at port 1. So next Z12 equals to, which is the ratio of I1 by I2 when V1 is 0. So putting V1 equals to 0 in the first equation and taking the ratio of I1 by I2 gives G12. So which is called current gain, which is dimensionless. And G21 equals to ratio of V2 by I1 when I2 is 0. So here it is called voltage gain, which is also dimensionless. And G22 equals to, which is the ratio of V2 by I2, which is the driving point admittance at port 2, so which is obtained when V1 equals to 0. So putting V1 0 in the second equation and taking the ratio of V2 by I2 gives G22, which is the driving point impedance, because it is the ratio of voltage by current, which is driving point, means total impedance at port 2. Here also reciprocity condition in terms of G parameters is Z12 equals to minus Z21, same like H parameters, and symmetry condition in terms of G parameters is Z11 Z22 minus Z12 Z21 equals to 1. If these conditions are satisfied, then the network is said to be reciprocal and symmetrical. Now let us take a small example. Here the circuit contains 2 ohms, 6 ohms, 3 ohms Here hybrid parameters are needs to be determined for the circuit. In order to determine the hybrid parameters, in order to find the parameters H12 and H11 and H21, first we need to take the port 2 as short circuited. So taking V2 0, means port 2 is short circuited, respective equivalent circuit is drawn over there. Now by writing V1 equals to I1 into that R equivalent means 3 and 6 are in parallel, the total is in series with 2. So then we are getting V1 equals to I1 into 4. So from that we can write I1 by V1 by I1 equals to 4, which is nothing but H11. Similarly, in order to find H21, we need to apply current division rule over there. So current division, by applying current division rule at the junction which is connecting 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm, and writing the current flowing through 2 ohms Qs, I2 is the total current entering into junction, and current flowing through 2 ohms Qs, that I1 is the total current entering into junction, and by applying current division rule, writing the current flowing through 3 ohms Qs, I1 into 6 by 6 plus 3. So this is exactly opposite to I2, so which can be equated to minus I2. That's why minus I2 equals to I1 into 6 by 6 plus 3, which is equal to 2 by 3 into I1. From this we can write I2 by I1 equals to H21 equals to minus 2 by 3, which is also dimensionless. Now, in order to find the parameters H12 and H22, now we need to take the input port as open circuit. So by taking port 1 as open circuited, that is I1 is taken as 0. Now respective equivalent circuit is drawn over there. So by applying KVL voltage division rule, see here, by writing the voltage across 6 ohms, so V1 equals to V2 into 6 by 6 plus 3. See there, actually V1 is the voltage across 6 ohms. Actually there the current I1 is taken as 0. As I1 is taken as 0, that current flowing through 2 ohms is 0. So as there is no current flowing through 2 ohms, it can be deleted. Now V2 is connected across that 3 ohms and 6 ohms. By applying voltage division rule, I can write the voltage across 6 ohms as V2 into 6 by 6 plus 3. This is nothing but the voltage across 6 ohms, which is nothing but the voltage V1 there in the circuit. See the circuit, V1 is directly the voltage across 6 ohms. So V1 equals to V2 into 6 by 6 plus 3. From this we can write H12 as V1 by V2 equals to 2 by 3, which is dimensionless. Next, from this circuit we can write V2 equals to I2 into total resistance. Total resistance means 3 and 6 are in series. So 3 plus 6. So V2 equals to 9 I2. From this we can write H22 equals to I2 by V2 equals to 1 by 9 Siemens. So in this way we can find the H parameters. H11 equals to 4, H12 equals to 2 by 3, H21 equals to minus 2 by 3, and H22 equals to 1 by 9. And let us take one more circuit. Here for the circuit we need to find the H parameters. It is very simple. Just applying KVL for the first loop, left side loop. So applying KVL for the left side loop gives V1 equals to K1 into I1 plus K2 into V2. And next applying KCL means current KCL in the for the right side junction, for the right side circuit in the junction. By applying KCL, we can write I2 equals to total current entering into junction equals to that K3 into I1, which is the current source value, dependent current source value, plus current flowing through that K4 is V2 by K4. So now by using these two equations, now we can write H11 is the ratio of V1 by I1 when V2 is 0. So putting V2 0 and taking the ratio of V1 by I1 from those two equations, we can get H11 easily as K1. And putting I1 0 and getting the ratio of V1 by V2 from those two equations gives H12 as K2. And putting V2 as 0 in both the equations and getting the ratio of I2 by I1 gives H21 equals to K3. And putting I1 0 and getting the ratio of I2 by V2 from those two equations gives H22 as 1 by K4. In this way we can find the H parameters. Now let us take one more circuit which is having R1 resistance and R2 resistance. Port 1 variables are V1, I1, port 2 variables are V2, I2. For this we need to find the H parameters. By applying KVL for the left side loop gives V1 equals to R1 plus R2 into I1 plus I2 into R2, and by applying KVL for the right side loop gives V2 equals to R2 into I1 plus R2 into I2. So these two are the equations obtained by applying KVLs for the two loops. Now same in the same way as like in the previous example, putting V2 0 and getting the ratio of V1 by I1 gives simply H11 equals to R1. And putting I1 equals to 0 and getting the ratio of V1 by V2 from those two equations gives H12 equals to 1. And putting V2 0 and getting the ratio of I2 by I1 from those two equations easily generates the value of H21, which is minus 1. And keeping I1 equals to 0 in those two equations and getting the ratio of I2 by V2 gives the value of H22 as 1 by R2. In this way we can find the H parameters. Now modifying the two-port networks. Modification of two-port network means, see here, one circuit is given in the figure. For this circuit in the previous lectures we have derived the Z parameters. Already we have derived the Z parameters which are obtained as V1, V2 equals to Z matrix into I1, I2, where Z matrix is obtained as 20 ohms, 8 ohms, 8 ohms and 12 ohms. These are the Z parameters obtained which is solved in the previous lectures. So for the above circuit the Z parameters are these. Now modification of two-port network means, see here in this figure, at the port 1 we are connecting 10 volts in series with 6 ohms in between the two terminals of port 1, and in between the two terminals of port 2 I am connecting that 4 ohms. In this way I am modifying that two-port network as this. By doing that now we can write that V1 as, from port 1 we can write that V1 as 10 minus 6 I1. So 10 volts minus 6 I1 becomes the V1, which is the voltage across that port 1, and V2 can be written as minus 4I2. V2 can be written as minus 4I2 from that figure. And now already we have V1, V2 equals to 28, 8, 12 into I1, I2, and now we got V1 as 10 minus 6 I1 from the modification of two-port network, and V2 as minus 4I2. Now by putting this V1 and V2 there in that equation, then V1 means 10 minus 6 I1 equals to 20 into I1 plus 8 I2, and V2 means minus 4I2 equals to 8 into I1 plus 12 into I2. From these two equations we can easily find that values of I1, I2 as I1, I2 matrix equals to this 28, 8, 16 inverse into 10, 0. Now I1, I2 equals to, by doing this simplification we will get 0.4545 minus 0.2273. For that modified two-port network they are asked to determine the values of I1, I2. In this way we can find these currents I1, I2 at port 1 and port 2. In this way modification of two-port networks can be solved. Here students can be asked a question, what are the symmetry and reciprocity conditions for H and G parameters? Thank you.